Now, in the beginning of the chapter, we saw Banks and Bento are actually surrounded by people who are kissing them, which they're actually trying to rescue Chiffon. And we actually gone back to our original Wano story, which Oden and the others are getting ready to raid on the castle, which we actually seen how he's getting ready to take it out on Orochi and Kaido, in which the flower capital, in which that he actually getting ready to fight Kaido in his dragon form, in which he actually say that the way that he actually did was all a lie. Which now that we actually getting ready to fight, actually for them to fight Kaido, but he actually say that he will return to them if they actually team up with Hyogoro, which he actually won't stand a chance against Kaido, but he will actually have the battle with Kaido's men, but he actually using his swords to fight back. Then the other 9 red scabbards fight alongside him. And then throughout the battle, we saw Lord Yasui actually told Toki that he received Oden's letter. Then he actually asking him for help. But we actually knew that he actually going to repair himself if Oden was beaten. It would be the end of Wano country, in which the battle is still going on, and which we actually knew that everybody is still holding on, which we saw Shinobu in her younger days actually fight alongside him, by which she is still battling with Oden, in which in the front we saw how the 11 rebellion samurai are actually battle 1,000 pirate soldiers, but which we actually seen how those numbers are no match for the red scabbards, in which they've all actually saw Oden cut Kaido in his stomach, which he gave him the same scar like in X, in which he actually using the Tusuka technique, and then we saw Kaido actually attack Oden, in which we actually seen everybody retreating, which the forest of how they caught fire now actually during the battle, which went on for 5 days before it actually was under control by the rain, in which during their capture we actually saw Oden actually was sentenced in prison along with the 9 red scabbards, and throughout they were waiting for his sentence, which they actually saw that his sentence was to be put in death by boiled alive in a pot. So we actually knew that he's actually going to be executed in 3 days. We actually saw the battle between Oden and the 9 red scabbards against Kaido and his beast pirates. But we actually saw that at the end, Kaido defeated Oden, and then we saw that the 10 samurais, including Oden, it has been sentenced to execution in 3 days, which means that they will be boiled alive in a hot pot. So we actually knew this could be the end of Oden, by which we're going to see how they actually escape. But we have to see on the next chapter the week after next week because the manga is going on break next week. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment on what you think about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this anime guy Adrian here saying sign out. Laters.